Paulette with Back to Basics Mom here. So today I'm going to test out a bunch of the markers I got on my art supply haul the other day, and we're going to jump right in and we're going to get started. I'm going to show you these deco markers by Peebo. Now I will tell you that it says on the back of the packaging that they are a water-based, permanent, opaque, and covering marker that dries quickly. It's versatile, suited for all types of work, on multiple surfaces: paper, cardboard, wood, canvas, metal, plaster, plastic, store flat, protect from freezing or heat. I like that they come with an extra tip. Each pen does. I'm not sure if you can see that. I did open a couple of these and get them flowing because I know sometimes these paint markers can take a while. So I'm not going to show you every one. Maybe I will because it's not too bad. But I already got the gold working, and they are definitely different than any other paint marker I've ever used. They definitely have that water marker feel and flow. And and these are a blunt tip, which is fine with me. The silver is a little watery and sheer. So I don't know if you can see that. It's like just kind of barely a sparkle. If you get it to, you can kind of get it to pool up and make a little bit darker, but that's okay, And then the green. See, I haven't started the yellow yet. It doesn't take too super long. Some paint pens, it just takes them forever. I did not think these were too bad. Of course, now that I'm trying to show you on camera, it's going to take, oh, there it goes. It's really pretty. They actually flow pretty well, but they just have a much different look than any other paint marker I've ever worked with. So they're quite interesting. So I think these will be fun. I can maybe decorate. I've got a couple of new, couple of canvas bags for like out and about shopping that I wanted to write on, and I didn't really want to use Sharpie, so I could probably use this. So yeah, fun. At least I got all the primary colors and a few extras. So yeah, I like those. Those are fun. Now these are the Pitt markers, the Faber-Castell. This is one of their Pitt artist back pens, and these are their lettering pens. These are all India ink, which is archival, waterproof, permanent, light fast, supposed to be odorless. Really nice brush tip. Now I am not the best at hand lettering. One of the reasons I got these is because I wanted to try to learn. The tips are pretty, like there's not really any give, but I like the coverage. You can get a pretty nice fine line. So I think that'll be interesting and fun to work with. And then the lettering pens, the tip is much smaller. On those. Still about the same stiffness. I don't have the lettering technique down. I can see that the tips will probably break in a little bit. They have a little bit of give if I do actually press on them. They have a nice flow. Not super crazy about the green and the yellow, but that's okay. Mostly got them because I just wanted to try them out. Just something to mess around with that didn't cost me $1 bazillion. Oh, blue's pretty. Again, I know I have absolutely no technique as far as the hand lettering goes. I'm just messing around. So that is those. And I think everything is dry except my silver. Yep, everything's dry. A little bit of sun. I'm just going to flip this over. And these are the Stabilos, the really fine point pens. And I'm just going to try a couple colors. These are super fine. These would be great for journaling. Anybody does like the Bible journaling, I think they would be great. Let's see. This is not really a good paper to use with water, but I just want to see if they are a little bit water reactive. So like if you're trying to get into a fine area on some coloring or something, they might work really good. Let me grab some watercolor paper. This is just Canson XL that I love. Oh, that's quite nice. So if you had a little fine area, I might use these because I have a couple of coloring images that I really don't like to use because the areas are so small, and this looks like it would work lovely. So let's see. Sorry about the background noise. My son is down here playing Xbox right now, so if you hear any random noises, don't mind. That's just him over there having a good old time. I'm not a very good at drawing, but I'm just trying to see what that would look like. I like how it moves. I mean, I have kind of a harsh line there, but I like how the ink moves. So, yeah, those are going to be great. Add to my coloring collection. All right. So, next I'm going to get out. This is just kind of a generic shiny cardstock I like to use for generic stuff. This is my watercolor. I'm going to grab a piece of Neenah Solar White, 80 pound, and I'm going to show you guys these. I went to a different Hobby Lobby this morning actually, and I could not find any more of that paper. I did get some more of these markers, but I had a brain fart and I bought the narrow ones instead of the brush markers. But I just wanted to show you these. They're very soft. Like you can get a super fine line or a really broad line. Oop, wrong one. I messed that up. It's alright. That is a really, really, really bad way to blend, but I like that color. I like that color. I can see doing hair. That one's a little bit dark, but I still like it. So I want to try out Oh yeah, that's a nice orange. Oops. That is a bright yellow. Let's see, I got a bunch more here. This one's oatmeal. Pastel beige. Pumpkin. That other orange I used was apricot. Oh yeah, those two together would be kind of cool. There's another yellow. It's a little bit brighter. A few more. Sorry, I don't really have a rhyme or reason, but I like these tips. It's very soft. Cocoa. This one was plum. Blush. Oh, I like that. That would make a nice rosy cheek. Royal blue. Oh, that's pretty. Lilac. Let's see. Two more. That one is a pale pink. And this one is ivory. Can't even see it. I like that. I have another eggshell color that will go great with that for skin tones. Because I like to kind of get all kind of ranges. And I think like the two of those. I know you can barely see it. But it's nice for building because anytime I start too dark with a skin tone, I really struggle. So it's just adding a little bit more to my mix. Let's see. Just kind of getting these other ones out so I'm going to put these back in. Sorry, I'm making all kinds of noise with my box over here. Sorry about that. Just trying to get these back in my box. Get these out of the way too. Okay. So now these are pretty basic. If you've seen one, Spectrum Noir sparkle pen, you've seen them all. These you have to take the little lock off. So you have to unscrew it. You have to pop that off. To screw it back down tight. Sometimes you gotta push a little. Okay. The cap was making it still spin. So actually, when you shake these, leave the cover on because I got this stuff everywhere one time. And then we're just gonna give a little bit of a push. There we go. I can start to see the color coming down. So yeah, don't like hold these and squish at the same time and shake because the bristles are always kind of stiff when you first get it. Just squeeze very gently because you don't want to get too much. There we go. Ooh, that's pretty. Just gonna get it activated. Very pretty. And these react pretty good with water as well, if I remember right. You can spread them around pretty well if you need to. You can use them with your waters. So if you use these with any water-based markers, just know that they're going to move your color around. So super pretty. Take that off. Squish just a couple of times, not too super hard. You'll start to see some ink come down into here. There, I see just a tiny bit. That is pretty. Those are two great colors together. They're beautiful. Let's see, one more. I've seen a lot of people get these and they cannot figure out why they won't work when they first get them. You got to take that little ring off and you got to kind of get them activated. That is the trick, but not to squish down too much. You see how that reacted with that water? They react pretty well. Cool. Alright, so that is the Spectrum Sparkle Pens. And let's see. I just was watching a video where the gal was talking about this brand, and I guess the company is in the process of rebranding and repackaging these. So there are some issues with the tips and stuff. So I don't know if I would recommend, even at the $3 price, buying them, but we're going to try them out and we will see. That's the bullet side. The tip's not too bad. It's alright. Definitely this is not like a blending group. You know, you wouldn't be able to blend these colors together, but I mean, they're okay. You know, work them in with your other. That's a pretty orange. Nice and bright. A little bit bright for those. I can see that I don't think these tips are going to hold up real well over time. They feel like they're going to like spread out and get mushy over time. So yeah, I'm not real sure about those. We'll have to see how that goes. I'm going to get a new piece of Neenah. Actually, I had grabbed a full sheet and I totally forgot to use that because I always have my little cut ones here handy for card making. So these are the Spectra brand, so that I got 6 of them for $7.49. So in this one, this bunch did come in a blending group, so that was cool. They are numbered, so like 39, 41, let's see, 38, 35, 73, and 74. So that kind of, I don't know, I'd have to look up their numbering system, but doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. These tips are pretty soft. I'll have to try it side by side with Copic and see what I think. They're pretty. That one doesn't feel super juicy. So yeah, I'll try and blend some in a minute here. Not that I'm the best at blending, but so let's see, we'll take a light one. So that's okay. I got my colors mixed up because I can't understand this palette here. It's a little streaky. Let's see how, get some layers on there. Again, I keep mixing them up because I don't know, I'm so used to my Copics now. I get them mixed up, but you know, they're okay. You know, they probably blend in well. I definitely would have to swatch them out to see how they are. And this is the kind of the basic set, like that other hashtag coloring set. And see, I got a double because these are both the 038s. So that's kind of a bummer. I wish I had realized that. I've been a little bit more diligent. I need to grab, what did I do with I moved my Copics. I did something different with them for storage and use. They're behind me now. So yeah, they're a little, yeah, these are definitely softer than a Copic. Let's see. Just says brush. Doesn't say what it's made out of. Double-ended alcohol markers. I was just seeing if it was had anything about what the tip was made of. That's pretty. Colors seem exactly the same as the other one. This is just a black. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I think. I mean, they're okay. Yeah, colors are like the exact same. Maybe a little different. And I don't have a purple and the hashtag coloring. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to mess around with them. So that's those. And then back to just some regular like lettering tape. I'm not going to open these because those have a purpose and I have some like that. And here I'll just pull out of my bag of tricks. This is the same exact thing, the precision pen. And this is a number 5 tip. And you can see it has a really nice writes really nice. So then we will try these. These are the Millennium Assortment from Zig. And let's see, are these? Oh yeah, these are different tip sizes. There's a 1, there's 2 3s, there's a 5, and an 8. So very similar to that one I just showed you. So this is a 3. Not quite as smooth as that other one I just showed you. Let's try the 5. That was a 0.5, I guess. Oh, it was 0, 0. Yeah, it was a little different. I don't like this one as much. I like the Precision Pen better. I feel like it's smoother for writing. But these are still very nice. And light fast, odorless. Let's see. Yeah, sorry about all those noises in the background. But, you know, that's life during the summer with kids at home. So, let's see. I gotta figure out how to get into these. These look like they're gonna be a... Oh, there we go. I see. It was a test. So, these look like they are like... Yep, same kind of tip as that other. That's a really light gray. You can see how for sketching these would be kind of... That black one has a very soft tip. This one would be great for... The tip on that one is just nice. That would be beautiful for brush lettering. This one is great too. These have a really soft... Yeah, I don't know how these are going to be for drawing or whatever. So, yeah. Well, I think that is all the pens I have to show you today. I did want to show you... Hang on, I gotta pause it for a minute so I can get the paper I had the other day. Okay, I'm back. I found the... I wanted to try out this really fast, this pad of watercolor paper that I got, and just see, compared to the Canson, how well it reacts with the same, you know, compare apples to apples. And then we'll put a little bit of that on there. Grab my water brush, which is buried under my stuff here somewhere. I don't think it moves quite as well. I mean, that's okay, but you can kind of see, like, you can still see this where I wrote a little bit. And like on the Canson, you can't really see my pen marks at all. So this will be good for practicing, for trying it out. So yeah, I'll have to test it a little bit more, but you know, this will probably be just, you know, like practice, or, you know, stuff that's not quite as important. But I mean, the water overall flowed nice. So, because that, some paper I had, the water just didn't even flow on it. Like, it didn't let the color move at all. So, I mean, it lets the color at least move. Takes a little bit to get it going. But anyway, it's always good to try new stuff. All right. So I am going to call that good for today. That is all the markers and everything that I bought that I said I was going to try out. If there's anything you'd like to see a little bit more of up close, I can try to do that. Again, a lot of these techniques are things that I'm still working on and building on, and I'm going to use these markers a little bit, especially the Spectras. I'm going to try and use those a little bit in some of my coloring. I'm a little concerned how soft the nibs are, but they're brush tip. So that's cool. And yeah, so that's all for me today. Have a great day. Find something crafty to do. If you like this video, I'd love it if you'd give me a thumbs up. You can always hit subscribe so you keep seeing stuff, and hit that bell, and that'll notify you when I have new videos. So thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.